Leo friend. Welcome to your weekly tarot reading for February 7th to the 13th. I'm so happy to be reading for you today. If you are new to my channel, please remember to subscribe and to share this video if it resonates with you. And if you're returning, welcome back. It's so wonderful to connect with you again. Now let's begin and see what messages we have for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to start by selecting an oracle card for your final guidance, and we will read that at the end of your reading. Ooh, there it is. Okay. All right, so we're going to tuck that away, and we'll read that at the end of your reading. Let's jump right into the tarot cards and see what messages we have for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for February 7th to the 13th. Okay, for Leo. Strength. I love this card. This is you, Leo. This is your card. Okay, so you're feeling confident about yourself and your ability to overcome obstacles. What is challenging that confidence this week? What is creating a challenge? We're going to do a Celtic cross. So let's see. What is creating a challenge? Oh, some heartbreak. Okay, something very upsetting is shaking your confidence, and you're sort of feeling like you're not sure how you're going to overcome an obstacle. Maybe related to this. Looks like something happened to create a necessary conflict, but that in the process, it hurts you. It hurts your heart. Something that you took very personally, felt like it was deliberate maybe, but it feels like this conflict was necessary. What's top of mind for Leo as they're sort of going through this transformation? Interesting. Scorpio energy. You've got Leo, Scorpio, and that Three of Swords. That is your Libra energy. Interesting. So maybe there's a Libra or a Scorpio involved, or perhaps you're focused on how to transform past this situation that was a bit of a heartbreak here, and it's got your confidence shaken. It's almost like you feel what do I do now? What do I do now? How can I possibly keep these challenges at bay? I don't know what to do now. It's almost like you're at a loss for something here, but really what's on your mind is this idea that maybe a big transformation is about to happen. Perhaps you're feeling that. Maybe what this Three of Swords did was create a necessary conflict. It's got you sort of feeling out of balance, though. That's what's really driving this reading. And this Six of Pentacles kind of feels like it's... I feel like you're feeling at a lack of balance in your identity and your grounding. So it's not just your confidence and your ability to overcome obstacles that's shaken. It's almost like you feel... ungrounded, insecure in the material world too. It's not just an inner sort of lack of balance or confidence that came about from this separation or conflict, but it's also in terms of your identity, in terms of your resources, maybe in terms of the material world. You're suddenly feeling a little vulnerable and a little off balance. Interesting. What is the past influence here on this scenario? Oh my goodness, the Five of Cups. Something has really got Leo looking at loss and feeling the feelings that go with loss. Sadness, regret, remorse. And I can't help but feel like disbelief that this almost feels like it came out of nowhere. And yeah, moving forward, it's going to be difficult for you to see the opportunities because it almost feels like you're focused so much on the loss. And you might even be overindulging in escaping these feelings because it's so intense. It's so intense right now. Yeah, I feel like Leo's definitely moving through a loss, a conflict, separation, something that is affecting you in terms of how you feel on the inside about yourself, and also your outer life in terms of your life in the material world, your resources, your identity, how grounded and secure you feel. King or Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So it's a challenge right now in your inner narrative. It's challenging right now for you to sort of face your day. I can't help but think that whatever conflict or loss happened here, it must have been a big part of your day, because now it feels like you don't know what to do with your day. This feels sort of like kind of like a breakup. It kind of feels like a breakup or a separation in another way, you know, that two people are separated from each other. And it's painful. And the Leo partner doesn't know who they are without this other person almost. Ace of Swords is your outer manifestation. So you're expressing yourself in the sense of, you know, this is brand new. I don't know this. I've never been here before. This is a new mental conflict for me to sort of work through. And it's coming from separation. You're at a crossroads, Two of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You're at a crossroads for what to do and where to go and how to work your day without this energy present anymore. Queen of Cups in reverse is sort of your hopes and fears, where I feel like you're hoping you'll be able to manage this emotionally, but you're not sure. The Queen of Cups in reverse to me is sort of an energy where the emotions are really, really high, running high, and they're kind of controlling everything. And the person experiencing it, I feel, will often say, well, I can't control how I feel. I can't control how I feel. It's how I feel. It's how I feel. And we can control how we feel, but I feel like it starts by changing how we think. That if you can change your mind about something, you'll change your feelings about it too. If you can look at something from multiple different perspectives, you might be able to see some new truth that changes your feelings. And seeing the Fool on the bottom of the deck makes me think that this is a brand new beginning for you. This is a brand new beginning for Leo. And they're not sure how to do it because of this conflict, this separation, this transformation, this loss, this focus on the past, and this feeling of like, I can't control my emotions. It's how I feel. But I think that's why we're seeing, oh, that fell on the floor. That's why we're seeing that Ace of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. Five of Wands is your final outcome. There's going to be a lot of conflict and a lot of like, I feel like you're going to level up though. Like I feel like you're going to, this is a challenge, but you're going to level up. There's an Empress on the bottom of the deck here. So this could involve a very maternal figure. This could be a situation where you're unable to be maternal or nurturing because of this dynamic. And that Five of Wands is making me think, seeing it in reverse, that there's going to be a lot of conflicts of ego here. There's going to be like people fighting about this situation and arguing and conflict about this situation. But I almost feel like you're not going to engage in that. That it's going to be too overwhelming emotionally for you to be part of that fight. And I kind of feel like you're going to have to find a way to sort of move around that argument, or just explain that I'm not in a space where I can actually sit here and debate with all of you about what's going to happen next. It almost feels like a family feud or a family argument about something. Let's clarify for Leo, please. The Strength card with that Three of Swords crossing. The King of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it's going to be a tricky time for you to shift your perspective. And I feel like it's going to be tricky for anyone to try to help you see this in a different way. You're just going to see it as, I'm lost. I feel it. I feel it in my heart. I almost feel like this feels really intense, actually. It feels really heavy. and it feels like you're not going to be, like you're inconsolable. You're not consolable. You're not going to initially feel like you can change your mind about how this feels. That Death card, let's have a look. Yeah, see, you're really being encouraged to get distance from this and to not think about it, to just let it happen, let this transformation happen, and get in the boat and get distance from it so that you're not so focused on the feelings. I feel like this transformation is going to happen if you get into the boat and move away from this sort of energy, but it's almost like, will you get in the boat? Will you get distance from it, or will you sort of be really focused on it? I feel like the path to transformation is to move past this, to accept it. That's what it is. To move past this means to accept it. Leo, yeah. This needs acceptance. You got to accept this. Page of Pentacles. This is a new start for you. This is a brand new, oops, that fell on the floor. This is a brand new start for you. It's brand new. This is you seeing, look at you holding up that beautiful coin. This is a brand new beginning. And I feel like seeing it upright means that you're going to, eventually that's what is going to drive you to heal, is this, you know, seeing this as a fresh opportunity and a new beginning. That Five of Cups, past influences, the Tower. Yeah. So this is something that may have already been initiated. Like your tower may have already come down and you're feeling so sad about it. Right? There's the tower in the background too, in the Five of Cups. You can see it, that brick building there. And so it's a very interesting mix of cards here. Makes me feel like you're still grieving the loss of something that was really, really transformative. And you're you know, it hasn't left you. It hasn't left you. I wonder if these are two separate incidences, actually. That's what I'm sort of feeling, is that you've dealt with a lot of shift in the past, and now you're about to deal with another one. And it's going to be just as transformative with that Death card. Interesting. Four of Cups. Four of Cups is being clarified here by the Four of Wands in reverse, the Five of Cups in reverse, and the Knight of Cups upright. I feel like there are possibilities in the future for you, but will you see them? Or are you going to be able to sort of be grateful for the blessings that this separation may have brought to you that weren't so obvious at first, you know, like seeing that Four of Wands in reverse always makes me think that a level of gratitude is needed here, and that shifting your perspective towards gratitude will be helpful in you attaining inner peace. And I feel like that Knight of Cups is there trying to bring you a new emotion, but will you allow that to happen or not? That there is an energy coming in here to try to make you feel better, for lack of a better phrasing. That Knight of Cups is like, here's a new cup. You know, let's fill this up with everything that you're grateful for now. And will you allow that or not? I sort of feel like seeing the Five of Cups is in reverse makes me feel like it's going to be such a challenge for you to embrace that new chalice and to see it and be grateful for it and to fill it up. New chalice, new coin. It's a new beginning here, Leo. Knight of Cups in reverse, or Knight of Pentacles in reverse, sorry, is being clarified by the Hangman. So yeah, tuning into the present day is difficult for you because you're not really trusting the timing of what's happened. You feel like this wasn't a fair outcome, that, you know, you're not looking at the divine here. You're looking at this in a very material way rather than a divine way. You know, you're looking at this insofar as how much it affected you without looking at the bigger picture or the divine part of this equation, where I feel like there is a divine part here. There is divine intervention here, but I can't help but feel like you don't see it that way. What was that card that flipped? The Fool again. Didn't we see the Fool? Oh, we saw him on the bottom of the deck. Now here he is out. On the Ace of Swords. New perspective, new life. New perspective, new life. That's what's required of you for this, Leo. If you're going to take the guidance away from this reading, it is new perspective, new life. So that's where your power to change how you feel lies, in your thoughts, in your beliefs, in your perspective, in your mindset. Queen of Cups in reverse. Strength card in reverse, yeah. As long as you let your emotions drive this situation, you're constantly going to feel a lack of confidence and that you can't overcome any obstacles. Again, it's that feeling of saying, I can't help how I feel. I can't help how I feel. And sort of just saying that without realizing that you can help how you feel if you change your perspective about the situation and see it as a new start, as opposed to an ending, right? It's all about mindset and perspective, Leo. Yeah. 5 of Wands in reverse. Ooh. Lovers in reverse. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to be around conflict and feel vulnerable and feel out of balance and feel like you have to make choices and decisions. And I feel like this is all related to partnership. Oh, Leo, you know, I can't help but feel like for some of you, this is an ending to a long commitment. And I feel like it's an ending that wasn't expected. It wasn't an expected ending, and now you're in a place where you're so reliant on this person. You know, you gave so much of the control of, I always think of it as driving the bus, that you let them drive the bus for so long that now that it's your turn to drive the bus, I don't think you feel like you know how to drive the bus. And I really feel like this has to do with two people separating, and one person is the Leo left standing by themselves and not really feeling confident about that. Oh boy, and there's the Death card on the bottom of the bottom of this deck. Yeah, this is really transformative for you, and I can't help but feel like it is a sudden ending that wasn't predicted, and it's changed everything, and it's put someone, I can't help but feel like it's the divine feminine in this partnership. It's put the feminine, I say that because of this Empress. Yeah, I feel like the Empress is standing alone now, and she doesn't feel very confident without her divine masculine. Because I think the divine masculine was doing a lot of the work in the material world, you know, like taking care of stuff. And now Leo is left to discover how capable they are. This is a new beginning, Leo. And I'm not going to end this reading on a sad note. I'm going to end it on an empowering note to say to you, you can change your emotions if you change your thoughts. If you change your perspective, there's the outcome of feeling differently is possible. And I want to empower you. Azurite, deep emotional healing. Yeah, the emotions don't have to be driving here. The message on the card says your heart is ready to heal from past experiences. You are willing to devote time and energy toward therapeutic care. Yeah, it's necessary. This needs to be healed because it's so overwhelming on an emotional level. It's so overwhelming emotionally, and it's so transformative too. And there's a new pathway opening up for you here, Leo, but it's going to involve switching your mindset to something more empowering. Oh boy, I'm going to leave it at that. Empowering messages for Leo. If you would like a personal reading, please check out my website. I have left the link in the description below, blueroseenergyhealing.com. And thank you so much for joining me today for this reading. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to share this video to help the channel keep growing. And we will see you all again very soon for another reading. Sending you so much love and light, Leo.